Perth overnight with Jon Lewis for Christian James Hairdressing, Mount Lawley. 6 p.m.
24 minutes after 4 on a nice Saturday morning. I'm going to be talking right now to an 11 times US World Champion. Yes, exactly. Now, he's pretty good at, well, you could say he's pretty good at martial arts. Steve Terada joins us. I was nearly going to say Steve Terada, as it's spelled, but it's not, it's pronounced. And we were talking about pronunciation earlier. Steve Terada joins us. Hello there, Steve. How are you this morning?
I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm well myself, Steve. And I understand you and I have something in common. I'm sponsored by a hairdresser. You're sponsored by a hair product company. Paul Mitchell, I understand. They make fabulous products. Is that right?
Yes, definitely. I've been with them for about close to 10 years now.
And if anyone has a look at your pictures on your website there, your hair it's up there, isn't it? You got like pretty what would you say, modern, stylish, hip hair?
I guess so. It's pretty like, it goes in phases. I'll have long, crazy hair and spiked up, and then sometimes it gets a little bit longer. But yeah, pretty much everything I do is put up with glue.
Well, now you've done so many things in your life already, and I understand that you're heading into like a dance. You're getting into dance now, which is great. And we'll talk about that. But tell me, how did you get into martial arts? How does all that start off? How old were you when you thought, right, I really want to start taking this seriously?
Oh, well, I mean, when I first started, I was about 5, and I took a class and I hated it. I didn't like all the yelling and anything like that, but I actually came back when I was about 9 because I got inspired by Ninja Turtles and Karate Kid, and I just pretty much quit all my other sports for that because I fell in love with it. And then when I was about 14 or 15, I started the karate circuit, and through that I just started broadening my perspective on open tournament circuit and competition, and it pretty much took over most of my time.
Now, is anything like this, is anything like the Karate Kid, or is that chalk and cheese?
Well, I mean, the tournaments are a little bit different because I do mostly musical forms and extreme forms, which are demonstrations where you can pretty much do whatever you want, except you have to take a martial arts base and foundation and put your own twist to it. Say if you do like a jump kick, you put an extra rotation in it, or if you do a hand combination, it won't be particularly traditional. It's more for showmanship and performance.
Well, that sounds like Hollywood kind of martial arts, and I reckon that would be a great way to take it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely brought me into some stunt work also. I've been doing stunts with all my martial arts things since about 2005 or so.
And any stunts we may have seen, or there are stunts that you're most proud of?
Well, let me see. I was on Crank with Jason Statham, but that was mostly a lot of shooting with guns. But there was that. I actually just got back from New Mexico shooting a movie called MacGruber with Yorma Taccone, stunt doubling Will Forte, which is it's a Saturday Night Live movie that came from a skit. So I got to do some acrobatic stuff and a little bit of fighting in that also.
Do you get hurt doing that stuff when you're doing stunts, or is it all so well planned? You're sweet, you're fine.
Well, for stunts, it's pretty much set what you're going to do. So the main thing with that is trying to keep it safe because no one wants to get injured, and it's a big liability for the company. So there are safety precautions for that. As for tricking and the martial arts, yeah, you get pretty injured because you're always doing something that people haven't done, or you're trying to figure out different ways to put twists on pre-existing moves. So it's kind of like an escalating battle of trying to stay healthy and trying to do the most extreme and eye-popping moves that you can do.
That's the thing, isn't it? That'll be some ideas coming up there, creativity. What about the dance? How does the dance get into your martial arts, and what made you think that you wanted to mix martial arts and dance together?
Well, originally, I got inspired by my sister because she was in a regular, like a choreography dance crew. And then that kind of brought me into learning about breakdancing or b-boying. And that is almost has a parallel with tricking and martial arts because of the creativity and the evolution of how the sport and dance actually go. So I try and mix the movements of the b-boying and the martial arts, and that actually helped me in, first it mostly helped me with my martial arts tournament circuit competition forms, because looking at different movements gave me ideas to do, try new things in that sense. So it kind of goes hand in hand. It's helped, like dance has helped me in martial arts competition, and martial arts helped me with the transition into dance also.
Wow, it sounds great, because you're on the telly, on the TV, or the telly as we like to call it here. So You Think You Could Dance, Season 2. Is that you that we saw?
Season 2? Well, I was in a dance crew that was featured on Season 2 of So You Think You Can Dance. Some of our members have been in every single season of that one, of the U.S. So You Think You Can Dance, but also on Season 3 of America's Best Dance Crew. I don't know if you guys have that yet. I think you guys might be in the earlier seasons, but my dance crew, Quest Crew, was featured on that also. And we actually, I don't know if I should say this, but we actually won the competition. So that's why I've been doing a lot of dance stuff all over the country and a little bit internationally also with the crew.
Hey, I've just got a text here that says you were on the music video. I reckon to get involved in any music video would just be fantastic. But you were in the music video of the Black Eyed Peas and that really cool song, Pump It.